All right, guys, how's everyone doing? This is Paul Singh with bullsonwallstreet.com. I run the swing trading service at Bulls on Wall Street, and today I'm going to introduce you to a new course that I'll be teaching at Bulls on Wall Street, the Options Trading Master Class. We're going to be starting it on March 27th, so it's going to be coming up soon. And I did teach an options class last year. So what I want to go over here, one is the benefits of this class and also how it differs from the class that we went over last year. So why do we want to trade options in 2022? And again, how is it different than the previous class? One of the biggest things about this class is the first class, we introduced you to these different strategies related to options. There's so many different things you can do with options that you cannot do directly trading stocks. So the beauty of where we are in the market right now is it is a little bit of a tough market to trade directly if you're just buying stocks. But you can really do certain things like minimizing risk, playing volatility if you are using options. So let's talk about some of these things. One, you can hedge your current swing trades. It's tough holding overnight in this news-based environment. We've got a war going on. We've got inflation. We've got the Fed. We're in a mid-election year. All of these things can cause havoc and gap ups, gap downs. A market where we know there's going to be some volatility, and that could take us out of some trades, and it makes our trades a little bit scary to be in. Well, options can help you that. You can hedge those and make it a lot safer. Which is, a lot of people, they have this idea that options are risky, and if you trade them a certain way, they are. But there are also strategies that are very safe, and we'll go over that and relate it, how you can do that right now. Two, you can trade volatility. So what I mean by that is, take the market right now. We're in a war, news-based environment. We've got inflation going on. We don't really know what the news is going to be, and this is a news-based market. But what we do know is the market is likely to be volatile in one direction or the other. Now, if you're trading stocks, it's tough to trade without picking a direction. But with options, you can say, I think this is a volatile market. I don't know which way it's going to go, but I do think there's volatility, and we can play that volatility. So we'll go in depth into those strategies. We did touch on these in the last class, but we're really going to apply them now and apply them to the current market, and also go over some strategies that we did not go in that class. Another great benefit is you can find high win rate income paying type strategies that, again, you can't do when you're just buying stocks or just directly trading the stocks. It's very hard to say, I'm going to take 20 trades right now and I expect the win rate to be 16 or 17 out of 20. Very hard to do when you're just directly buying stocks. But with options, you can find these income paying type strategies. Now, they're not foolproof, and you do have to know what you're doing, but they greatly increase your win rate. So if you're trying to make a certain amount a month, whatever it is, 2,000, 3,000, 10,000, 20,000, whatever your account size is, this is a really good way to do that. Whereas with stocks, very hard to predict. This month might be a losing month. You might have a big, huge month, another month. And in the end, you end up with a certain amount, but it's not very steady. With options, you can find these steady paying type strategies. And finally, a lot of you are going to be swing traders. That's how you know me. And a lot of the strategies we use go really well with the swing trading strategies that we are already implementing. And options will add another layer that can help you with things like hedging, with things like your stops, your risk control, and that type of thing. So these are some of the reasons, and we're going to apply them directly to what's going on in the market right now. And again, I've basically touched on these already, but we'll just go over this real quick. You can see what we went over in the first course. We really spent a lot of time on the basics. The fundamentals of options, buying, selling, option pricing, the Greeks, time decay, implied volatility. We'll have an introduction to that if you don't know it. So don't worry if you don't know this stuff. And then we went over some concepts, and we went over some of the different strategies, but we haven't really applied them yet. And that's what we're going to do now. And so we've divided this class up basically into first day will be a trading basics overview. So we'll go, so you know exactly what you need to do, even if you haven't traded options anymore. And if you are experienced in options, it'll be a good review. But we will spend a day reviewing that stuff. But then we're going to divide it into day 2 will be income-based strategies, and we'll go over all of the ways to do that, and we'll actually apply them. And we'll be taking trades as they come while we're in class. We'll have then volatility-based option strategies, again, where we're not taking direction, but we're playing volatility or lack of volatility in the market. If you think it's going to be a range-bound market, we'll get deep into that, much deeper than we did in the last class. And then, again, apply them to the current market we're in. We'll go over hedging strategies and risk management. Sometimes these two kind of go hand in hand. So we'll get deep into that. And that was one of the biggest questions I got in the last class is how do we manage risk with options? And it's a little different mindset than if you're directly trading stocks. But we'll definitely get into that. And then we'll get into standard directional strategies where you're picking the direction of the market, but you can still do things to help manage your risk with that. And then what we didn't really go over last time, we're going to use options to gauge market sentiment. And those of you who know me with my swing trading, we get it really into market analysis, industry analysis, and we're going to get into some options strategies to be able to gauge the market and understand what type of market you're in, and then what type of strategies you should be applying. So again, the type of strategies, income-based strategies, volatility strategies, hedging type strategies, and risk control, and then directional type strategies. And you can see here some of the stuff we'll be covering related to this stuff. And then again, risk control, market sentiment. We're going to get really deep into real life examples. As the class is going, this class is going to go over 2 weeks. We'll really dig into all of the different setups, all of the different strategies that we can be trading, and use practical application. So really get into being a trader, not just learning this stuff, but actually learning how to trade, how to apply this stuff to the market, how to apply some of the swing stuff we know, and apply these option strategies to that. So the class will be starting on the 27th, Sunday the 27th, through Thursday the 31st. So it's actually not 2 weeks, it's over 1 week. But Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. Don't worry if you can't attend these things. They will be recorded. So if you can't attend it live, no problem. It'll be recorded. And I'm available to you guys. Once you guys become a member of the Bulls family, whether it's a class or a swing service, we're all available to you. So if you can't attend a class and you have questions, I'll jump on. I'll go over some of the stuff with you, usually by email or by chat. And if you're really having problems, we can jump on a call or something and make sure you have this stuff down, because some of this stuff does really get really complicated. But again, March 27th through the 31st, it's going to be 5 classes. I usually throw in an office hours, a couple of office hours after the class as well. And then again, if you can't attend, no problem. The videos will be out and you can get a hold of me anytime. All right, guys, I'm looking forward to doing this class with you.